Hello and welcome to week 1 of the PGBL with your Orlando Solgaleo versus the Kentucky Typhlosions, coached by MrChabry. If you're excited and ready to cheer for your Orlando Solgaleo, go ahead and hit that like button down below. We're gonna get started. As you can see, if you watched my strategy video earlier, I changed up my team quite a bit. I kept 3 of my Pokemon the same, but after some further testing, I changed the other 3. Let's take a look real quick. Can I take a look, actually? Let's take a look real quick so I can kind of just go over. So, first 3, basically unchanged. But one thing I decided is I definitely needed that additional hazard removal option with Latias. And, you know, random Thunder Wave could help me out in a few situations. So, bring in McMuffin. I didn't use Bisharp because Bisharp really wasn't doing all that much. Instead, I'm going with Rotom. Also instead of the Electivire. Rotom, I was kind of hesitant, but I can, like, kind of pull some shenanigans with Trick Choice Specs. That would definitely shut down a potential setup from Dragonite. And the Ariados, which I was honestly not even considering bringing at first because he has the Dragonite and a couple other Levitators. But really, once Dragonite's out of the way, one of the main threats on his team is the Typhlosion, which outspeeds, I think naturally outspeeds my entire team except maybe Latias, and then if he makes it Scarfed. Yeah, so this just gives me some options. Basically, this team tested pretty well. I kind of just throw some hazards up, and basically the general strategy here is get the Dragonite out of the way and open things up so that Mega Charizard Y can destroy things, because Charizard Y, if I have a clean switch in with no hazards, he can do a lot of work, as you might guess. And the only thing I'm a little concerned about is not bringing the Sylveon in case he brings the Mandibuzz, but I have a few options for it. Like, it's fairly low on my threat list compared to some others that he might bring. So, we'll see. It all depends on who he brings. So that's the thing I've been nervous about. We're gonna find out. I've got a little helper here, Celebi, but I'll talk about that afterwards, because now it's time to pick the lead. Alright, who'd he go with? Okay, he did bring the Mandibuzz. I'm a little concerned about that. Otherwise, alright, he's got the Muck, which I've got Donphan for. Oh, also, Donphan tanks a hit from Dragonite up to like +3, so if he does decide to do some setting up. Alright, I've got a lead with Charlotte. I mean, pretty much a suicide lead anyway. I have to keep in mind that he has 2 Pokemon to absorb the Toxic Spikes, and one that's completely immune to it. So that's not going to be too much of a concern to get Toxic Spikes up. He did not bring the Claydol. He does not have... Unless he decided to set rocks with the Scizor, I don't think he has a rock setter, because I don't believe Alolan Muck gets rocks. So, it's interesting, because you would think he'd want to counteract my Mega Charizard, since it's such an answer for his Scizor, but we'll see what he does. I'm a little curious to see what he does with this. But I think I gotta lead Charlotte, put up that Sticky Web. Well, the Mandibuzz won't be affected by it, and the Dragonite won't be affected by it, but the Typhlosion would be nice to have that, lowered speed. Alright, and the Latias, really, he didn't bring any of his electric immunity, so I can, worst case scenario, Thunder Wave things. Alright, let's get started. So yeah, I've got my helper Celebi here. I wanted to pick Bulbasaur as my channel mascot, but, you know, Mega Venusaur got drafted by someone else, so I wanted to have a little helper Pokemon that nobody else drafted. I was gonna go with Litten, but given that it's MrChabry's channel mascot right now, or Incineroar is, I'm gonna go with Celebi. Celebi is one of my favorite Pokemon, and I just happen to really love this plush of Celebi. So let's get things going. Let's see, he's gonna go right out the gate with the Scizor. Not playing any games. Now, since this is a Mega, I can't shut it down with Trick, with Rotom. This kind of complicates things. I've seen him in the past run a bulky Scizor set. I don't know if that's what he's gonna do here. Let me make a note of this and break my pencil. And just keep in mind his other Pokemon. So let's see, what do I want to do? This kind of does put a little bit of a wrench in my plans. It forces my hand a little bit. Starting right off the bat with the Scizor. And Sarge, hi Sarge, say hi to the camera. Alright, let me think. I mean, I think I just go with my plan to Sticky Web. The thing is, if he decides to start to set up, this could be a very short match. But if he does, I'll just kind of force him out with a Donphan because he, well, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I don't know. I gotta go Sticky Web, I think. There's the Mega Scizor, of course. Let's see. He brought the Alolan Muck and the Mandibuzz. Sorry that I just threw my pencil on the ground there. Didn't mean to. Alright, so we got, yeah, Mandibuzz and Alolan Muck. Just going Bullet Punch. Alright. He's going full-on offensive mode. Okay, so I could either Sucker Punch, which will be neutral. Mega Horn won't be very effective. I don't think I need to get the Toxic Spikes up. Again, he's got... Mega Scizor is immune to it, and then he's got two options, and, well, Dragonite won't be affected by it, Mandibuzz won't be affected by it. Really, the only thing that'll be affected by it is Typhlosion, which, even though that's nice, he has two Pokemon that can remove it, so I'm just gonna go Sucker Punch, go for some damage. It failed. Ooh, is he going... Oh, he's going for Defog. That is his Defog user. Okay. So what's he gonna do now? Is he gonna... Did I just bring out the Charizard? Do I just bring out the Charizard? So I should keep this in mind. So he's got Defog and Bullet Punch. Defog and Bullet Punch. So is he running his bulky set? I've seen him on Roost on a bulky set. I'm thinking he's gonna have X Scissor. The thing is, do I just bring Charizard out? Alright, who's the best choice out of who I have here? Rotom I want to save. McMuffin can't afford to take damage. I don't want to spend Charlotte too soon, honestly. I think... I'm gonna test the waters with Donphan. Because I know I can take a hit. See if I can get him to reveal another move. Alright, U-turn. Good play on his part. He gets some switch initiative there. But, you know, we take that well. We're a Donphan. So who's he gonna send out? The Rose Raid. That is precisely what I would have expected. So, I want to switch in. Who do I want to switch in now? I mean, really, the Charizard? He could trap me and Toxic me, though. He could trap me and Toxic. I have to think who I need to preserve. Really, McMuffin doesn't have too much... Well, he's probably going to go Giga Drain. But he could try to fake me out and poison me. Now, McMuffin, who do I need to save McMuffin for? Anybody? I mean, McMuffin is a good answer to Typhlosion if all else fails. I would like to get, my web back up for the Typhlosion. Or Rocks. But I don't want to leave in Michelin right now. It's looking like I don't have to worry about hazards from him, unless he goes Toxic Spikes. He could be going Toxic Spikes. But I have an Absorber and a Defogger and a Rapid Spinner, so it's probably not too big of a concern. I think I want to go... I think I want to go McMuffin. Let me think. I could send in the Shaman, but I don't have a great answer. I mean, I don't want to risk Donphan. I could just send out the Charizard, but I'm not going to take... I don't want to take a Sludge Bomb. I gotta save Charizard as long as possible. It doesn't look like he has Rocks to mess with me. Rotom... I don't want to waste Rotom, and I don't want to switch... I don't want to do the trick choice specs. Yeah, I got 17 seconds. I'm gonna go Latias. Let's see what this Rose Raid is packing. Could it be a... Is it a bulk or an offense? Sludge Bomb, okay. That's what I figured. And got the poison, so lucky you. Alright, so I don't know if we can live another turn. I don't see the sense in recovering. I'm just gonna Thunder Wave, hopefully not miss. Because even if he switches out, maybe I get lucky. Well, he wouldn't switch out the Typhlosion, what am I saying? Maybe he switches out the Dragonite? I doubt that as well. He's gonna withdraw. Who's gonna go in? Who's gonna get paralyzed? Muck. That's okay, I guess. I mean, it doesn't do us a whole lot of good, paralyzing the Muck. Alright, I sense... Ooh, could he be Pursuit trapping me? Muck gets Pursuit? Does Alolan Muck get Pursuit? I believe it does. I think Muck is a Pursuit trapper. But I think anything it does is going to take me out, so... Wait, let me see. I just want to see... I mean, it's either going to Pursuit or just use Knockoff. Either way... Do I need Latias for anything else? Oh, this is a tough one. Hi, Sarge. My cat is jumping up and sniffing me. Alright, I don't see... I could have sworn maybe it's an egg move. I don't know. I could have sworn that Muck could be a Pursuit. Yeah, it can get Pursuit as an egg move. So the question is, does it have it? Alright, on the off chance that it has Pursuit and I don't get anything accomplished with Latias, I'm gonna go down if it does. So I think I'm going to... I feel like I don't... Well, I'm already at too low health for me to do anything against Typhlosion, so I am just going to hit it for as much as I can, and then that'll be that. Sorry, Latias. I know, I tend to use you up too soon. The Muck's gonna be a special tank. We get the Parahacks, we get lucky. Maybe I could have recovered that turn, it turns out. Alright, well, I want to try. I want to see if I recover. I'm not living anything. Who am I kidding? I'm not living a knockoff. Which is probably what he's gonna do. But he's probably got a berry, too. I'm gonna recover. I'm gonna take a wait-and-see approach. Maybe get lucky again with Parahacks. I don't want to have to rely on Parahacks. Alright, yeah, there's the Pursuit. It's not going to be enough to take me out. Okay. So I know he has the Pursuit now. Okay, so I think, again, I try to get a little more chip damage off so I can bring Donphan in and Earthquake it. But when I bring Donphan in, I probably actually won't Earthquake it because he has two options to switch in. But I'll Stealth Rock, I guess, but really, no. I don't know. I'll Dragon Pulse, though. I'll get some more damage off on it. Yeah, there's the knockoff. I mean, no surprise there. Alright, honestly, I don't... I mean, I could just trick it right now. But really, I don't want to. Because I want to save that for the... I want to save it for, who am I thinking of? I want to save it for the, boy, I'm blanking. I want to save it for the Dragonite. Alright, so I could just go in Michelin and Earthquake. I'm not going to waste my hazards yet. Could go Maui and Earth Power, but it's special. I'd rather hit it physically. Alright, if I switch to Donphan... No, you know what? I'm gonna go Rotom and Volt Switch. That's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't believe that, I don't believe that Pursuit works on that. So let's see if he switches. I don't think he'll switch, actually, so I don't know why I did this. Probably just gonna knock it off. Knock it off, Muck. But he has no electric immunities. Oh, Shadow Sneak. Okay, you got me good there. That was my bad, for sure. Alright, but I've got him in range now. Let me see, who else do you have? Why am I blanking on the last member, because I didn't write it down. Oh yeah, he had the Mandibuzz. That was probably a little bit of a mistake. But now, with Maui, I should be in range for an Earth Power. Actually, with Charlotte, I could be in range for a Megahorn. Let me check your attack stat. You definitely, the Muck definitely appears to be, specially invested. I think a Megahorn, a neutral Megahorn will do more, but rather than a super effective. What is Alolan Muck's base special defense real quick? Alright, do I have time to do a damage calc? I don't think I have enough time, actually. So I'm just gonna check Alolan Muck's. I'm just gonna check Alolan Muck's, base stats real quick. Yeah, I mean, you definitely... That's what I figured, you're more specially defensive. I'm gonna take a risk. Because really getting my web up is not the be-all and end-all. He might Shadow Sneak me, but I'm just gonna go for that Megahorn. I can take it out from here if I hit. I'm running at a little bit of a disadvantage right now, but I don't want to overthink it. Although I think it's a little too late for that. Man, we've already been going 18 minutes. Well, the battle hasn't been 18 minutes, because I did some introduction, but... I've been doing a lot more thinking than usual. Okay, gonna withdraw. To the Scizor? Alright. Well, I'm gonna get some free damage on you either way. Obviously not much, but just a little bit. Okay. I think I need to bring the pressure with Charizard because I really have nothing else to keep this guy from being around. I mean, I have Michelin. But if he switches... No, I'm gonna play it safe and I'm gonna switch to Michelin. See what he does. Probably U-turn. Oh, Bullet Punch. Alright. I mean, I almost heal that much back in leftovers. Alright. So, he has a couple of options that he can switch out to. I could predict that he switches to the Roserade again, or I could just go Earthquake. I mean, worst case scenario, he switches to one of his flying types, but I have an opportunity here. He could go Defog, so I'm missing an opportunity here. I can either do some, well, it's probably bulky Scizor, but I missed the opportunity to get either a little bit of chip damage on Scizor, or get some good damage on the Roserade. I might potentially do nothing if he switches. There's the U-turn. Alright. I mean, that's better than a hard switch for sure on his part. So I still don't know his last move. He might have a Swords Dance, or he might have X-Scissor. Or Roost. He might have Roost. I'm thinking potential Roost. So I don't know... Actually, I don't know anybody's items. I'm figuring Muck has a berry, though. Because I didn't see Black Sludge. Alright, probably gonna bring in... I could have, Stealth Rocked there. On the other hand, I was afraid of him just getting in a defog war. There's the Mandibuzz. Okay, good on ya. Good on ya. I had a feeling I'd get predicted there. Okay, so this Mandibuzz... Does Mandibuzz also get Pursuit? Might. I don't think it'll do that much to me if it does. It could Snarl, I believe. It gets Snarl. Yes. I don't think Pursuit... I don't think I have too much to worry about from Pursuit. If my computer doesn't crash. You're fairly physically bulky, too. Doesn't look like you get Pursuit. Alright, so what would you do? Would you Snarl me? I don't want to just hard switch Rotom in, though. What could it do to me? Really, Charlotte is not a safe switch in. Do I go Maui? Oh yeah, I put the Gracium Z on Maui this time in case of emergency. Charlotte or Maui, or stay in with Michelin and Ice Shard. Alright, I've got to choose now. I'm just gonna go Maui. I have Hidden Power Electric. I'm not too thrilled about this. But let's see what he's got. Foul Play. Alright. Am I minimum attack on Maui? I think that looks like I am. Alright, so he's got the Foul Play. I can stay in one more turn. I probably outspeed it. I'm gonna go Hidden Power Electric. I think I'd be okay to Synthesis the next turn, depending on what happens. Although, now he could go for like an Air Slash on me. What am I saying? Yeah, this thing is not going down easy. Oh, and there's the U-turn. But I take it well. Definitely defensively invested and special defense invested. I don't have a great answer because my rocks can't stay up. I've got to get those rocks up. Is he going to switch the Scizor in again? Problem is he's got two defoggers. He knew that chip damage was going to be a big deal for Dragonite. He's got my team, starting to get my team worn down. I'm a little afraid this is going to be like dominoes. Alright, there's the Typhlosion. Most likely gonna go for an Eruption. And there's nothing I can do about it. Because my Latias is gone. I think Charlotte has to take a fall. Charlotte has to go down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Charlotte. Yeah, he brought two defoggers. That spelled the end. Hidden Power. Predicting the Charizard to come in. Hidden Power Rock. Looked like Hidden Power Rock. I'm gonna for now say Hidden Power Rock. I'm sure he has that Eruption, but there's really nothing I can do about it at this point. The Typhlosion sweeps my team. Would he switch out, though? I'm gonna take a huge risk here. What if he switches? I'm gonna take a huge risk here. He probably won't switch. I think he can take me out with an Eruption, but... taking a huge risk here. But I'm in a very bad position because of my hazards. Alright, withdraw. Okay, this is good. It's gonna bring out the Scizor, though. Alright, now. Will he defog? Possibly will defog. I think Charizard's gotta get out here and start taking names, I'm sorry. I got my hazards up, he might defog. I've gotta get the Charizard in. This is my only hope. This is my only hope at all. There's the defog, though. Okay, so there's no way he'll stay in with this Scizor because I just outright destroy him. He's got the Dragonite, the Roserade. He's got, well, basically he's got everybody still left, unfortunately. My middle ground, he has no fairies, so a good play would be Dragon Pulse. Would be middle ground, I don't have to worry about missing. Air Slash would do more, though. I'm gonna risk it and go for the Air Slash. Anything possible will take good damage. All I have to do is hit it. Alright, probably sacking the Muck, which is fine. I just have to hit. But he forced my hand. That lead-in, well, I guess I might have figured since he didn't have any hazard setters. That lead-in with Scizor was very clutch for him. And I'm not even going to take out the Muck. He's probably going to Shadow Sneak me now. Just you watch. I cannot risk going for Flamethrower in case the Typhlosion comes out and it's Flash Fire. Unfortunately, I've got to take this Shadow Sneak. I should have gone, I don't know, Flamethrower. I should have gone Flamethrower. He only got a little bit of damage, so... But the thing is, now he's going to bring out the Typhlosion who outspeeds me. And he's going to bring his Hidden Power Rock. And I don't have my rocks up. Unless he doesn't have Eruption. Alright, let me see. Because now the sun's up. Is he going to go Sun-Powered Eruption? I'm gonna bring Donphan back. Now the sun's up, so... Sun-Powered Eruption might be a problem here. I still don't know Mandabuzz's other two moves, but I can probably safely assume one of them is Roost. We got the Muck down. I mean, small victory, right? We got the Muck down, so that's worth noting. I don't know if I've been switching too much or not enough, but I feel like, either way. Alright, let's see what he does. Does he have Eruption? I mean, what Typhlosion wouldn't have Eruption? Okay, he's gonna go for Hidden Power. Maybe he doesn't. But I have to keep this pressure up. He's gonna switch. I think it's still the best move I have, because either way, he's gonna switch. I Stealth Rock, so he has to defog. And we keep playing this game, basically. I can somewhat control what he's gonna do, maybe. Selby, give me some of that time travel magic to go back in time on a couple and save my Latias. So he hasn't revealed anything else on the Typhlosion, far as I can tell. I don't remember everything that I've revealed. I might have revealed too much. The biggest waste right now was the Rotom, probably. Losing half my health to that Shadow Sneak because I wasn't thinking clearly. Alright, let's calm down. Celebi, you come and use Heal Bell and calm me down. Alright. You know what, all this time I've forgotten that Maui has Natural Cure. Alright, Roserade. What did the Roserade go for? Sludge Bomb? Okay. Could go for Sludge Bomb again, or for Giga Drain. I want to save Rotom. Do I risk it? I don't want to send in Charizard, and I don't want to send in Shaman, and I don't want to send in Rotom. I mean, Rotom would be my secondary best bet. But I'm just gonna go and click Earthquake. I'm just gonna click Earthquake. Because at least to get a Defogger in, he's gonna have to take rock damage. Come on, Michelin. I believe in you. Because maybe he goes Sludge Bomb. Gotta call him out. Gotta call his bluff. Hidden Power. Wait, what hidden... Did it use Hidden Power? It wasn't very effective, but it did that damage. Alright, what else is not very effective against... Probably Hidden Power Rock. He's got just answers all over the place for, this thing. I'm gonna try for Ice Shard. I don't know if that'll be enough to take it out, but I'm gonna try for it. I think that's my best bet. I've got to keep this pressure going. And I think this one is Rock as well. I don't know, I feel like he brought everything in his power to destroy my Charizard. Gonna withdraw. Gonna bring the Mandibuzz. Alright, well, I'll at least get some damage on you. Good rock damage. How much is this Ice Shard gonna do? Come on, Donphan, I believe in you. Does Now I can play some games with Roost here. If he defogs... Or do I get the switch in while the switch in is good? Alright, this Mandibuzz is a new... Oh no, it's Dark type though. I don't want to risk that he predicts and goes for foul play. But he's gotta... I feel like he's got to... Here, he withdrew the Roserade. So Roserade's still in the game, but just barely. Typhlosion. That Typhlosion is still a nuisance. Every time I bring out the Tyranitar. Alright, so he's switching though. He tends to be playing on the defensive too. Alright, Mega Scizor's still a thing. I've got to preserve the Charizard. I've got this Mandibuzz here. Should I stay in and play games? I don't want to switch in Helios. Let me Ice Shard again. Could be a mistake. Well, every play you make could be a mistake, depending on what the other person does. Okay. There's the Roost. Yeah, man, I could have been so real and clicked Earthquake there. That was a risk. But I got some more recovery on Michelin. Alright, before he defogs, I'm gonna go Helios. I'm gonna put pressure on. I know he's just gonna bring the Typhlosion out. So interesting that he didn't go the rock strategy. Alright, what you gonna do? You're gonna bring the defog. That's alright. I mean, it's not ideal. I would rather the rocks were round for the Typhlosion. But I have a chance now to do some damage if he brings out the Typhlosion. But he's probably gonna sack off the Roserade and get a free switch. That's probably what he's gonna do. But just in case, I'm gonna go Dragon Pulse. I don't want to risk Air Slash missing. Or he's just gonna do that. I could have gone Air Slash Flinch. Or I could have gone Flamethrower for maximum damage. Alright, he's gonna foul play me. Which is unfortunate. That foul play did way too much. Alright, Michelin. He was probably not predicting me to... Well, no, I was staying in. He was... I don't know why he would probably predict me to stay in. Because why would I switch to Charizard? Yeah, he's got me on the ropes. I can't deny it. He's got me on the ropes. At some point, I might have to sack off something just to get a clean switch. Really, the Rotom. I've been trying to save the Rotom for the Dragonite, but at this point in time... Alright, it's got U-turn. Well, I already knew that. And Defog. I suspected that, but actually, this pass-around was the first time he revealed it. Alright, is he gonna go the Dragonite? Gonna go Scizor, probably. Roserade. Alright, well, I believe I can Ice Shard this thing. I never did find out what its item is. I should be able to Ice Shard this thing. I think he's sacking it off. But I should be able to take it out from here. Okay. I mean, again, the two that I got rid of, the Muck and the Roserade, doesn't really, it's not that big of a deal getting rid of them, because his main threats... That Mandibuzz. Man, if I had just brought the freaking Sylveon. Okay. Well, I got the Dragonite out without rocks. Is he gonna start dancing? Is he gonna start dancing? I don't know. Oh, there's that chance that he has, weakness policy. Sarakihiro put that in my head. He's like, you know, Dragonite can run weakness policy. But what are the odds that he's running weakness policy? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for it. If I fall for it, you got me good. I gotta break that multi-scale anyway. There it is. Sarakihiro, you were right. I apologize. I apologize, Sarakihiro. Alright, I'm done, pretty much. I have no other priority. Unless he decides to get greedy. You were right, Sarakihiro! I apologize, and now it's too late for me to swap items with him with Trick, because he's too fast. Alright, I just flat out lose now. There's nothing I can do except hope to crit it or something. Hope he gets greedy and goes for another one? No. No such luck. Special, though. Well, I mean, he's +2 special attack, actually. Maybe he Dragon Danced for the extra speed. I don't know, but he's got more than enough to take me out here. Who's my fastest? I should have scarfed someone, although I don't think it matters at this point. He just outright wins now. He outright wins now. You were right, Sarakihiro. I don't know what else I could have done. Oh, I could have switched to Rotom. That was my chance to switch to Rotom. I see exactly. I see exactly. I see exactly. I just lose to anything he does now. You were right! And I don't have the Sylveon! And I don't have the Sylveon! I don't have the Sylveon! I should have brought the Sylveon. If I just had Protect. I have a small chance that he gets confused after this turn. But it's a really small chance. Is he gonna get confused? Is he gonna get confused? Alright, he's confused! I have one chance. I have one chance. But even then, the Typhlosion takes me out, so... I have one chance to take out the Dragonite, at least. I feel like I had this warning. But I didn't know what else to do at that point. Alright, Dragonite, hit yourself! Come on, Dragonite! Okay. Well, I mean, Typhlosion's still gonna beat us, so... Typhlosion still outspeed us, so... yeah. That's a GG right there. He is interesting with the mixed set, though, with the Ice Beam. Man. Oh well. We're gonna get Hidden Power rocked to death. I knew it! I should have switched to Rotom when he went for the... yeah, alright. I know exactly the wrong... I mean, I made a couple of wrong plays throughout, but I know exactly I should have switched to Rotom that turn. Man, Celebi, can you turn back time so I can not be stupid? I had that option. If he was gonna go, I had that option. I should have. That was what it was. I would have had a chance. I could have tricked him into Dragon Dance. Man, I had the chance. Sorry. I still probably couldn't have, I don't think I could have gotten the win. I had too many losses of HP over time. But I could have shut down the Dragonite. I know exactly when my chance was. Anyway, enough mulling over that. Alright, that was game one. I feel a little bad. We're gonna have to take the loss on this one. Of course, I see where I went wrong. Also, I think not bringing the Sylveon was a huge mistake on my part. But, I mean, I had kind of a 50-50 shot. It would have helped me with the Mandibuzz a lot. And, yeah, and it would have helped me with the Dragonite since he brought Outrage. Although he probably had other answers. Well, let's see. He had Outrage, Dragon Dance, Ice Beam. I don't know what his other one. He might have brought Iron Head in case for the Sylveon. But anyway, you got me good, MrChabry. Good game. If you want to still cheer on your Orlando Solgaleo, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Leave a like, alright, if you haven't already. We're gonna go in. Who do we have next week? Who are we gonna battle next week? We are going to battle the Texas Rangers. So we're gonna have to take a look. Be on the lookout for that next week. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay up to date on all of our videos. Man, this video went a long time. I'm gonna close off quickly here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you for Game 2 of the PGBL with your Orlando Solgaleo.